Stay with us as we help you protect yourselves from the storm. We're tracking severe weather this morning. There are tornado warnings in North Carolina and a tornado watch for the whole viewing area.
Now, the rain is coming down right now here at Hampton Roads. Here's a live look outside in Portsmouth. The rain getting heavy around some places in the area. But of course, our main concern is the tornado warnings and watches. Let's check in right now with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler for more coverage. Jeremy?
Okay, yeah, and so the watch goes for most of the area right now. There's a potential for tornadoes. We've already seen some warnings. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But, everybody needs to pay attention to the weather this morning. Yeah. It's not just general thunderstorms with heavy rain. So far, we've seen, I think, some damaging winds out there. We're going to hopefully get those reports in if they happen. And, that goes for most of the area. That's in yellow. Now, I want to focus on the warnings that we do have. There's several warnings out there. And right now, let's take a look at it. The warning actually may have been discontinued in Bertie County. That'd be some new information that just came in, which is a good thing. We did have some rotation earlier, so there was a tornado warning up until 8 a.m. No new warnings have been issued, so that's good at this time. I'm going to watch, though. We do have, however, severe thunderstorm warnings all over the place from Surrey County, northeast into James City County, and also up into the Gloucester County and Middlesex County. Let me label that real quick and give you an idea of what we have up there. And so, again, this goes until about 8:45 for that warning, and that covers a large area. So all these cities in this title, York County on the north end, Sussex County, Surrey County, and also Middlesex County, Lancaster, and we've got it for James City County, Gloucester County. That goes until 8:45. Big severe thunderstorm warning covering a large area up here, and there may be some damaging winds, some strong damaging winds. Let's take a look at it. And so again, we had the warning earlier down here around Bertie County, Chowan County. That warning has expired. There may still be another warning issued, but at the moment, all I have is very heavy rain in there, eastern Bertie on up into Chowan County, and this goes into southern Gates County. Now, we had some rotation earlier. I do want to get a double check on that real quick. There was an area rotation, and right now I'm not seeing any clear area rotation, so that's a good sign. Maybe that's why they allowed the warning to expire. But in here towards Jamesville, towards Plymouth, earlier we had that rotation, and it did move north a little bit. I'm going to take the map north, but it doesn't look like anything is sticking out for some clear rotation. There may be a little bit now up here, and there's no warning, but there may be a little bit of rotation northeast of Mintonville. This is in Gates County, Hoffler's Fork. Strong gusty winds there, and especially where I'm seeing these reds and greens meet. But right now, again, I don't have a warning for that area. It's just something that you want to watch for. Another small area east of Elizabeth City, maybe a little bit of slight rotation. It might just be a strong thunderstorm moving through there at this time, though. So let's take a look at the wider map, and again, the severe thunderstorm warnings are up towards Surrey County, Sussex County. There is some heavy rain developing into Chesapeake, and that is in especially in towards the western area. And let's see, okay, it looks like we have a new tornado warning coming in. Oh, and yeah, and it just came into my software, so we're going to focus on a new tornado warning. I'm going to back out. This is in towards Camden County, Pasquotank County, north central Currituck County, and southeastern Virginia Beach. So now it looks like Virginia Beach also has that warned area. Let's put the warning up for you on our software and get over here and examine where it is. So there it is, tornado warning until 8:30. And this is for, again, South Virginia Beach on into Currituck County and Camden County. And it looks like the very eastern edge of Pasquotank County. So I'll label that for you. And there it is. That goes until 8:30 a.m. We've got possibly some rotation in there. Southeast Virginia Beach, capable of producing a tornado. I'm reading this from the National Weather Service. And possibly some flying debris around. We got some damaging winds potentially. And locations impacted this: Indiantown around 8:05, Currituck around 8:15, Moyock around 8:20 a.m. All right, so let's get my wind analyzer and let's go up to this location. And, it's interesting because I did just talk about some rotation up there. There it is, and I think that's what they're looking at. National Weather Service. This is south of Hastings Corner. There's Indiantown in view. This is moving off to the north-northeast towards Hastings Corner and Gregory. And, again, this is a tornado warning. So right now this goes for just a little south of Hastings Corner by a couple of miles. Let's get the distance on there. About 2 miles south of Hastings Corner, there's an area of rotation that I'm watching. and this is where you want to seek safe shelter immediately. If you're south of Hastings Corner, in between there and Indiantown, and really into Gregory too, you want to get into your safe place. Again, this is where we have the rotation, this is where we have the warning, and this is no longer outside or on the fringe of the viewing area. Now we're in the heart of the viewing area up to southern Virginia Beach. So you want to seek safe shelter in that location. Now let's take a look at the rain associated with this, and there's been some heavy rain and downpours. East of Elizabeth City, you've got some heavy rain. This is moving to the north and east. So in between Elizabeth City and Currituck, I've got some downpours. So let's get in a little closer. Hastings Corner, south of Gregory. We've got it northwest of Shawboro and up towards Snowden. Now, there's no strong indications of a hook, anything like that, but I do have some heavy downpours, maybe some small hail in that as well. You can see Virginia Beach coming into view. Right now, there's no heavy downpours into southern Virginia Beach. That's going to change. And there's no warning in Chesapeake, but I was focused on this area earlier. There's a downpour with possibly some small hail around Cornland up to Grassfield. So no warning in that. But it's an area I'm going to watch carefully. You've got rain that's going to slow you down along 64 here into Chesapeake as that moves northward. So we'll watch for that. Again, don't forget we've got those severe thunderstorm warnings up on the north end of Surrey County, up into James City County. That goes into Gloucester and Middlesex because I'm watching this area of heavy rain moving in from west of West Point, northwest of Brandon. That's going to be affecting you here pretty soon. But the tornado warning goes for, again, mostly at the moment, Currituck County onto the north into southern Virginia Beach. So lots of rotation in that one spot that I showed you earlier. Let's take a look at the what you have to do if there is a tornado warning. And remember, that is up for those locations, central Camden County into central Pasquotank County. And I repeat myself, but this is north central Currituck, southeastern Virginia Beach. So here's what you do if you have a tornado warning. Move to an interior room or closet, lowest floor of your home. Get under a sturdy piece of furniture and stay away from windows in case there's flying debris. And a lot of times when we get these tornado warnings, there's strong winds either way. If you get some debris, it's going to break those windows, glass is flying around. And again, a bathroom or a closet is a great place to go if you have that tornado warning. And we do have the tornado warning up now for those locations. There may be a new warning. I'm trying to, no, pardon me, it was just a piece of software. So this is the tornado warning that just came out a little bit ago for that area until 8:30 a.m. So we got about a good 20 minutes or so for that warned area. Let's get in closer again. We've got heavy rain for the whole region. As far as lightning goes, we have had some lightning at times. It hasn't been the main problem, though. There's mostly just a lot of heavy rain. There is some lightning in there at times, but I think the main problem is going to be heavy rain, some gusty winds, and again, an isolated tornado is not out of the question. So I've got my wind analyzer on, looking around. I've got some indications of rotation in there, and this is into just south of Hastings Corner. It's southwest of Gregory, and we've got it west of Indiantown as well. So it's moving off to the northeast. That small area is where there may be some rotation. Seek safe shelter immediately around Hastings Corner into Gregory. It just updated. It just moved, so I'll move the map. And so this is right south of Gregory into the Gregory area where there may be some rotation. There's some strong winds either way. I'm going to label those winds for you here, and let's get an idea of what types of winds we're dealing with. Winds, there you go, about 50 miles an hour. So, you know, winds around Gregory, 50 miles an hour, that's, you know, in the storm, but at the surface, we may have some stronger winds. We may have some gusts that come away from the storm and blow out from that could be even stronger, gusts of 55, 60 miles an hour, or even stronger than that. So even without the rotation, there are some strong winds in this area, and that is moving off to the north. So what I want to do is I want to track this storm. I'm going to go back to the radar here, zoom in a little bit closer, and get into where that storm is, and then we'll track it, and we'll see who's going to be affected by this. So let's say it's in this region, so moving off to the north-northeast, about 40 miles an hour. Now, towards Creeds, about 8:40. I would suspect a little bit sooner than that, and into Lansdowne, about 9:07 a.m. So probably even a little sooner than that for these cities. I think the speed there needs to get a little adjusted, but you get an idea that tolls, you know, within the next 20 minutes or so, you're going to be affected, and Vine into southern Virginia Beach. So those are some cities that are going to be affected by this storm as it moves to the north-northeast. Heavy rain in there. You can see that. Spots of heavy rain around Moyock, southwest of Currituck. And again, I've been talking about that area in Chesapeake. There's no warning on it, but I am watching it carefully because there's some very heavy downpours. It's crossing Interstate 64, and it's going to slow you down. Jen, we got any major problems on the roads? Just real quick, yes or no?
Yeah, well, it's heavy exactly where you're talking about.
Okay.
Traveling in toward Chesapeake from Bowers Hill, 64 westbound is slammed from around 660 64 to around George Washington Highway. Really heavy rain showing up on our cameras here, and you can see that visibility is also very tough for motorists. Take your time. Also, just got word of a crash in Sussex County on 95 northbound right up around 26. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on in Sussex County, of course, as well. But visibility and road conditions in Hampton Roads Metro really tough right now, too. Please be careful.
Yeah, things have gotten much worse in the last hour for visibility. I've got some heavy rain up there around Bayview Beach. If you're trying to go to the HRBT, be very careful. That is going to slow things down, and Jen will be back with a traffic update here in just a little bit. But still, lots of warnings in the region. You know, we have that severe thunderstorm warning going on up here around Surrey County, James City County. You've got some real heavy downpours up here, and I'll loop this for you, put it into motion. This is west of Carsley. This is east of Brandon, moving in that direction, and it's also affecting James City County now. West of Williamsburg, we've got some heavy rain around Centerville, moving towards Norge. That's in the next 15 to 20 minutes. You'll get a heavy downpour. West of Croker, you've got some real heavy rain. And we get up here into Gloucester County. Hasn't really reached you the heaviest rain, but that is going to change as that heavy rain reaches West Point first in the next 15 minutes or so. So we got a lot going on out there this morning. We have some potentially destructive winds. And of course, we've had several tornado warnings. There's one in effect right now. If you're just joining us in towards Bertie County, or pardon me, no, it was earlier Bertie County. Now it is Southern Virginia Beach, Camden County, Currituck County, and this goes for eastern Pasquotank, I believe, as well. New warning, too, now, by the way. This is one I've been covering, and we'll get to some more information with Lex in just a moment, but we have that new severe thunderstorm warning. This just came out a little bit ago for, it looks like, western Chesapeake. This goes for Suffolk, eastern Gates County, northern Pasquotank, northwest Pasquotank, northwestern Camden County, and northeastern Gates County. That goes until 9 a.m. Very busy morning, lots going on, lots of warnings, and we've got that tornado warning, Southern Virginia Beach down to Currituck County, and of course down into those other areas that I mentioned. So a lot happening out there this morning. Now, here's the view of the radar. It's a mess, but we've got some updates. Lex has an update with some news and some information. Lex?
All right, yeah, we are on the phone right now with Sheriff John Hawley from the Bertie County Sheriff's Office. Good morning, Sheriff. I understand we just had that tornado warning pass through the area. What are you seeing? What are you hearing from people who live there?
Good morning. Still, we have a lot of rain at this time. Thunder and lightning is still going on. We have had one wreck on the 17 bypass and light line down on the Jamestown Road in Mary Hill.
Okay, any reports of rotation or serious damage?
No, not at this time. None. Thank God for that. But again, like I said, still raining pretty hard and still thunder and lightning.
Okay, raining hard, thunder and lightning, and Sheriff John Hawley on the phone here from Bertie County Sheriff's Office. He also reported a wreck on the Route 17 bypass. Does that one appear to be serious? Do you have your deputies on the scene?
It's vehicle hydroplane. The new 17 bypass, you have to be extra careful, especially when it's a heavy downpour.
Okay, good warning from Sheriff John Hawley. He said that wreck was caused by a vehicle hydroplaning. An important reminder to take it really slow if you must be out on the roads right now. But we want to remind you it's a good idea to stay home or stay wherever you are if you can do that. And do you have extra deputies out patrolling the area right now, extra calls coming in?
Yes, ma'am. We have extra deputies out. Extra telecommunicators are in, just preparing for the worst. Of course, we hope nothing happened, but we are prepared.
All right, and we'll check back with Sheriff John Hawley of Bertie County later. Bertie County was one of the areas where a storm system moved through. We had a tornado warning over that area. We are now watching other tornado warnings pop up across the Wavy News viewing area. And for more on that, we're going to send it back over to meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
Okay, thanks, Lex. Yeah, we've got a lot going on the roads. I'm just putting an update in on our crawl there for some information. So, yeah, we've got lots of problems out there this morning, and we're going to see lots of problems developing because we have more rain moving into the region. So that is happening right now. And let's take a look at what's going on with the radar. We've got lots of rain in where we've got that the warned areas. We've got a lot of warnings out there right now. I'm going to recap that in just a moment. But eastern Bertie County into Shawan County, I mean, this is the type of rain that's going to slow you down. We're talking about rain potentially getting about 1 to 2 inches per hour. So that's what I'm labeling right now. That's 1.3 inches per hour. That's 2.74 inches per hour. This is into those areas. 1.34 inches per hour. That's the type of rain that we're talking about. There could be some localized flooding in this region, and there may be some flood warnings, flash flood warnings posted here in a little bit if this rain keeps up and it keeps coming as heavy as it is. So that's something else that we have to contend with. Try and stay indoors if you can this morning. May have some school delays posted, so check with your schools. I know a lot of them probably in now, hopefully, but still, any kids still at the bus stops this morning, try and keep them safe. North of Acorn Hill, possibly some small hail, very heavy rain. And then, of course, we've got the rain and strong gusty winds west of Currituck. This is an area that I'm watching very carefully. We had some rotation earlier, Snowden, Tulls, New Providence. That goes up to Vine in Southern Virginia Beach. We got the severe thunderstorm warning, parts of Chesapeake, and then that heavy rain goes through Grassfield, Millville up to Broadmoor, West Haven, gets into Portsmouth, and we've got heavy rain all over the place now, as promised, and some lightning strikes too. Here's some more heavy rain, James City County, west of Williamsburg. Okay, so let's get a recap of what's going on with the warnings. That's what we're looking at right now. And first off, the tornado warning. So this one is into Southern Virginia Beach and parts of Currituck County. I'll label it for you here. Gets down into the Perquimans, the Pasquotank County, Camden County area, and that goes until 8:30. So there's the information on that one. Looks like they just reissued it or changed it a little bit, and that goes until 8:30 a.m. For Virginia Beach, Camden, Currituck. So that's what's in effect right now. That just changed a little bit, and it goes until 8:30, a little while longer. That is a tornado warning. And then we have other warnings up. These are severe thunderstorm warnings, and that's a little more to the north. So let me go into the other area with that. That's in the orange, into Chesapeake, into eastern Suffolk, Gates County, and let me label that one for you. We've got a lot of information on that as well. That goes until 9 a.m. and it affects these areas. So again, Chesapeake, Suffolk, Camden County, Gates County, Pasquotank County. So there's a severe thunderstorm warning there. That goes till 9 a.m. And then there's another one, which let's get the update on that. This one was up here. Looks like it is newly formed, so they reissued it, or there's new information on it. That's why it's blinking. And so this one is into Surrey County. It goes into James City County, goes into Gloucester County, also up into Middlesex County, the northern neck. That one goes until 8:45, so about a half hour on that one. Northern York County too. And so lots of information here coming in. We have several warnings in the area. Now, first off, I want to get back to what's going on into Southern Virginia Beach and in Currituck County. This is where there is an area rotation. When you see these red and green colors close together, the bright colors, that's where you have an area of rotation. That's what I'm tracking right now around the Snowden area. So right around Snowden in North Carolina, seek safe shelter immediately as there's an area rotation. It's moving towards Tulls. You also seek safe shelter immediately. There's some strong gusty winds in here. There may be a tornado near Snowden moving off to the northeast at about 30 to 40 miles an hour. So Tulls, you need to seek safe shelter. And then if it holds together, it will make it into Southern Virginia Beach. This is not just a thunderstorm. This is a warned area. There's a tornado warning here. And so you need to get low and get inside. And if you got anybody outside on the roads, maybe give them a call on your cell phone and let them know that, there's a warning and that rotation is moving in between Snowden and Tulls. If they're crossing 168 or traveling, give them a call. Let them know what's going on and give them a heads up in case they haven't gotten that warning. All right, so I'm going to back out a little bit here, and as I do, something caught my eye real quick. There's a little bit of an area where there's some stronger winds at least. This is southeast of Broadmoor. There is no rotation here per se. There might be a little bit, but right now southeast of Broadmoor, I don't have a tornado warning here, but I'm watching for at least some strong gusty winds. At the moment, you can see that brighter green color. This is my wind analyzer. Pardon me, it labeled the road, but I'll label the winds here. And right now I've got winds gusting to possibly around 50 miles an hour. So this is southeast of Broadmoor, crossing Interstate 64. Lots of people probably stuck on the road there with blindness blinding rain and very strong winds. So there's no warning, but this is an area I'm going to watch in case the rotation picks up a little bit. Now that just moved to the northeast of Broadmoor, and that is another area where there has been possibly some rotation. So this is an area that I'm watching very carefully, and that is moving off to the north and east. Okay, so this is, again, my wind analyzer right now. We're examining the winds, very strong winds west of Edmonds Corner and south of Virginia Beach. No rotation indicated elsewhere, but still we have many warnings out. And so let's get in and examine what's going on with the rain. Let me put this one into motion for you. There it is. Lots of heavy rain into areas that aren't even warned. Right now, Bertie County, you had warnings earlier. I don't have a warning now, but look at the downpours. There may be some flooding on the roads in between Windsor, Edenton, on up into eastern Gates County. This is a real mess. Possibly some small hail now into eastern Gates County, around Acorn Hill, around Kellogg's Fork, north of Peach and Parker's Fork. This is now getting into the Great Dismal Swamp. If it holds together, it will make it to Wollaston and West Landing with maybe even some small hail. Again, I've got the heavy rain associated with that tornado warning over towards Tulls, towards Snowden. That's getting into Vine and Creeds, possibly up to Blackwater. You're on the move, and then that heavy rain earlier also, again, around Millville on northward. This is the metro. This is what's happening here. We have the warnings to the north, too. I didn't forget about you up towards James City County. You have a severe thunderstorm warning for a little while longer as well. Heavy rain right now up towards Dyson, west of Norge, rather, and west of Centerville. That's moving off to the north. And then we have that heavy rain affecting West Point. There's Shanghai. We're getting a little out on the fringe of the viewing area, but it's moving east, so it's going to be affecting Gloucester County. It'll be affecting Middlesex County, Jamaica, over the next half hour as that moves to the east. So I'm watching that very carefully, but we do have warnings up for, again, Southern Virginia Beach, Gates County as well. So now let's take a look at what's going on with the warnings. And so I want to take a look at something here. I'm going to take over this computer, Ashley, real quick, and I want to try and look at the warning that we have that's up and the weather computer. So let me have that for a moment. We're tracking a lot of problems out there on the roads. Pardon? I need a repeat from the producer in the back. Okay, we've got our information up, and we'll get some new information there in just a little bit. Okay, so at 8:08 we had the severe thunderstorm issued for northwestern Camden County, northwestern Pasquotank, northeastern Gates County, western Chesapeake, eastern Suffolk, and that is a severe thunderstorm warning that goes till 9 a.m. So again, there's just new warnings popping up all over the place. That's what we're looking at. There's several severe thunderstorm warnings and one tornado warning up. And that's in effect right now. The severe thunderstorm warning in Chesapeake and Suffolk and Gates, that goes till 9 a.m. The tornado warning goes a little while longer, about 8 more minutes. And we did have some rotation indicated there earlier. And then, of course, we have the severe thunderstorm warning till 8:45 for the areas north of the metro. So heavy downpours, lightning. Right now, I don't have a lot of lightning, but there is some out there, especially where you have the darker red areas. That's where some lightning is happening. And we've got some very heavy downpours, which is going to slow you down heading into work in the metro, and especially into northeast North Carolina. Now, again, I'm going to put my wind analyzer in here. We had the rotation earlier, so let me back it out a little bit. Let me take a look at where there's still some rotation. This is an area that we've had the warning for a while, and so this is a strong indicator. When you see these reds and greens close together, this is my wind analyzer. It indicates that there's rotation and also some strong gusty winds. So right now around Tulls, this is what I have. I have very strong winds gusting to, it says 7. We'll get another reading here. There you go, 55 miles an hour. It really depends on where you click to get that indicator. That's why the 7 miles an hour popped up. But you get the idea that there's some very strong winds in there north of Tulls. Seek safe shelter immediately if you're north of Tulls, if you're south of Vine, and if you're south of Creeds. That's where we've got the very strong winds. I'm going to back this out a little bit and take one look. We're going to get some information from Katie here in just a moment. But I do want to back out a little bit and take a look and see if there's any other spots of rotation. Looks like we're doing okay on that, but that one area with the warning, that is going to be affecting Southern Virginia Beach here pretty soon. Again, this is my wind analyzer. All right, so with that said, let's turn it over to Katie. Go ahead.
Thank you. I just wanted to let you all know Virginia Beach Public Schools just sent out a tweet saying that they are aware of the tornado warning and they are currently sheltering students in place. The school says alert now messages are being sent to parents.